All right. So you're going to do 20 divided by 7. And then, or hold on, let's just do this the right way. Multiplying 20 times 16. And that's going to go here. And then 7 times 1, which is 7. So 20 times 16, that's going to be 32 with a 0 on the end. 320 divided by 7. And to make this go a little faster, hold on. I'm getting out my calculator just so we don't have to wait for me to do all of this. All right. Yeah, it ends up to be an ugly answer, which is equal to, let's see, 45.71 ounces per dollar. All right, that's hard to see. It's off to the side, but it's there. 45.71 ounces per dollar. All right, so that one's a pretty
straight. Get that answer?
I took 320 right here, and I divided it by 7. Do you see where I got? Do you see where I got the 320 from?
Yes, I saw.
And
you
the
times 20 times 16.
Yes, and do you see where I got the 7?
Yeah, the 7 is at the bottom.
Yep, the 7 times 1 gives me 7.
Okay, yeah.
Right, because for multiplication, you multiply across the top, and then you multiply across the bottom. Okay, and we already looked at the units, so we know that this is ounces per dollar. So we know that we got what we wanted. And it's the same number as they got up here. So, all right, that's a big...
Is this the way of converting?
Yes, we're converting from pounds per dollar into ounces per dollar here, in this case. That's why it's called unit conversion. We're changing the units.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, we're going to do another example. Let's see.
Divided by 7.
Don't worry, Lena. You're going to be really good at this. Okay, we're going to skip this one because they give you the answer right there. All right. We're going to go down to this one. Cereal costs $4.50 for 2 pounds. How much does it cost per ounce? Okay, so we're going to write down what we know. Okay, Tanya, can you tell us what we know?
Okay. First, we have to put dollars at the top of the first. So it's $4.50.
$4. Good.
For 2 pounds.
Right.
And 2,000 at the bottom, yeah.
Wait, where did my 450 go? Hold on.
It disappeared.
It did disappear. Okay, stop disappearing. Okay. And then, Lena, what are we looking for? What do we want?
We want, how much does it cost per ounce? Oh my goodness.
No, read the last 3 words.
How much does it cost per ounce? Per
ounce.
What? Ounce.
Ounce. Good.
Okay.
So it's dollars.
Dollars on the top, right?
Dollars on the top. And then the pound at the bottom.
We want ounces.
Ounces, okay.
Ounces at the bottom. And the abbreviation for ounces, I know, doesn't make any sense because it has this.
Yeah, like, I'm like, oh.
I know. It doesn't make any sense, but that's the abbreviation for ounces. And LB is the abbreviation for pound, which doesn't make any sense.
Like,
either.
I'm like LB, but pound and.
Okay, here. Pound. Ounces.
Ounces.
Yes. Pound ounces. Okay. Yeah, it's confusing. I want to go to the metric system, but they won't let me. All right, so over here, we want to get rid of pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And pounds is on the bottom. So to cancel, it needs to be diagonal from it, right?
Yes.
So we want to put, hold on. Yeah, we want to put pounds on the top here. And we want to put ounces on the bottom because then the ounces are going to end up over down on the bottom where we want them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how many ounces are in a pound?
16.
That's right. 16 ounces, 1 pound. Okay?
Mhm.
So now we're going to do the math. 4.5 times 1 is 4.5. 2 times 16 is 32. And then if I had time, I would go through and do all the fun math here, but I'm using my calculator just this once. Oh, no. Here we go. Wait, I didn't do that right. 4.5 divided by 32. And that gives us, hold on, I'm going to write it. Where am I going to write this? I have no place to write this. Yeah, I'm going to write it up.
13.
It's 0.14. So it's 14 cents per ounce.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't think I get it. Where did the 16 come from?
The 16?
Yes.
Okay, so this right here is information. This is the information that came from the problem. And this is information that we know. We know that in 1 pound, there's 16 ounces. So these two things are equal to each other. Sorry. These two things right here are equal to each other. So we put this in here because this is information that we know so that we could change the units. We put this in here and we put the pounds on the top because now we know that the pounds are going to cancel out and the dollars are going to come over here and the ounces are going to come over here and we're going to get the right answer. So that 1/16, we made that fraction ourselves with information that we know. We know that 1 pound has 16 ounces in it. So we made that fraction ourselves so that we could get the answer that we wanted. And the only reason we can make this fraction is because we know that 1 pound and 16 ounces are equal to each other. They're the same.
Okay.
So when you take two things that are the same and divide them, like 1 divided by 1 gives you 1. So you're kind of just multiplying this first fraction right here by 1. Or if you had like 5 divided by 5, it's 1. So you're multiplying that first fraction by two things that are equal. Because they're equal, it doesn't really change it. We're just changing the units.
Okay, so in this case, was this multiplied just with 1?
So 4.5 gets multiplied by 1. Yes, this fraction over here. Oh, I see what you're saying. This fraction over here is being multiplied by this fraction right here, which this fraction is equal to 1 because 1 pound and 16 ounces are the same thing, right? But when we multiply it by 1 pound over 16 ounces, it actually changes the units for us, which is exactly what we want it to do.
Okay.
Okay? Do you want to do should we see some more examples so you can get better at this?
Yeah, but I don't think I still get it. Like,
That's okay. Let's do some more.
I'm just, I take a while. Like,
That's okay.
And Lena, you can find this information about how many pounds or ounces in the textbook. And
Yes.
I think like in part A.
yeah, maybe because maybe because also I've not looked at the things yet. So maybe
Okay.
yeah. It's okay.
It's okay. Let's see. Which one are we on? Not that one, not that one, not that one. I think we're on this one. Darn it, I went to the wrong one. Hold on. Okay, here's the next one. So the question is, fishing line costs 2 cents per foot. How much would 200 yards cost? So, all right, Lena, what do we know? Look at the first sentence. What do we know? What information do we already know?
There's 0.02 per foot.
Okay, so $0.02 for 1 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we know that information, and so what are we looking for? Diego, can you answer that question?
Yes, I read that. Is 200 yards cost.
Right. How much would 200 yards cost? Yeah, so we want to know a cost.
Cost dollar, yards, I don't know,
So we just want to know a cost here at the end.
Mm-hmm.
cost dollar, yards.
Quedo. Going to sleep, please.
We want to know a cost for 200 yards. Ooh. All right. So let's find out a cost for 1 yard, and then we'll multiply it by 200. How does that sound?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to, oh, yay, that worked. Okay. So we're going to find, so we want to have cost per, oh, I'm still on eraser. That's my problem. Pen. Here we go. We want to find, there we go, cost per yard. So, Tanya, do you know how many feet are in a yard?
Yeah, 3 feet in
Yep.
1 yard.
Good. And 3 feet in 1 yard. So that's something that's in the book where it says there's 3 feet in 1 yard. So we want to get rid of feet. So we're going to put feet on the top because when they're diagonal, they're going to cancel out, right? And we're going to put yards on the bottom because we want it to end up over here. So 3 feet in 1 yard. That's the information that we have. All right. Now we're going to multiply across the top. 0.02 times 3 gives us 0.06. And then 1 times 1 gives us 1. So it's going to be 0.06 cents for 1 yard, which makes sense because a yard has 3 feet in it. For 1 foot, if it costs 2 cents, for 3 feet, it's going to cost 6 cents, right? And then we're going to figure it out for 200 because they wanted to know for 200 yards. We figured it out for 1 yard. So now we just need to take this information, the 6 cents, right? 0.06, and we're going to multiply that by 200 to find out how many 200 yards, how much it costs for 200 yards.
12.
$12. Thank you. So it's going to be $12. And when you're done with a problem, it's always a good idea to go back and make sure you answered the right question, because often people, they'll finish a problem and they'll say, okay, I'm done. And they circle the answer and then they go on and they don't realize that they didn't really answer the question that they wanted, that the person wanted them to answer. Because we could have stopped right here and said, oh, it's 6 cents per yard, and forgot that we were trying to figure it out for 200 yards. So always go back and look and make sure you answer the right question. All right. So Lena, how was that one?
Still a bit. I think I need to look at the yard thing and the
Okay.
ounces or what, yeah, because I didn't get to look at that.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll be a bit familiar with what is going on.
Okay, that's great. All right, let's go on. Do you guys want to do more? Oh, we need, you know what? We need to do one with money, because I know that on the test there's going to be at least one that deals with money, and the way they do it is kind of interesting. So let's see. Oh, I need to come over here. This is what I'm looking for. Let's see. Nope, that's gallons. We could do these too. Okay. How many pesos are equal to 5 euros? 1 Mexican peso is 8 cents, and 1 euro is $1.30. So what they're doing here is they're having you convert pesos to dollars, and then dollars. Wait, hold on. How many pesos are equal to 5 euros? Okay, so they're having you convert euros to dollars and then dollars to pesos. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you have 5 euros. Do you guys know what the abbreviation for a euro is?
I've only seen it written like that. EUR. I think.
All right. So we have 5 euros. And first we're going to change it to dollars. Okay? So to change it to dollars, we have this information right here. 1 euro is equal to $1.30. So Lena, are we going to put euros on the bottom or on the top?
Okay, what is the question? How many pesos are equals to 5 euros?
Oh,
Oh.
maybe.
So the, sorry? So the euro goes
Maybe.
on the bottom?
Yes. Was that what you were going to say, Diego? Euros goes on the bottom and dollars goes on the top.
Yeah.
And so we're going to take this information right here and put it into here. So $1.30 and 1 euro. Okay?
Okay. Sorry, I just want to ask, like, in the textbook, what page is it showing, like, you know, for me to get to know the...
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I think it's on page, I want to say 46. 46, 45. We can look. Hold on. No. Hold on. We're looking, Lena, so you can see this. Here we go. Okay. So here's the textbook. Hold on. We're going to go down to page 47. That's the page. Whoops. Okay, that's that.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I'm going up from where we were. Ah, here we go. Page 42. Here it is. Here are a few numbers that will help you with your conversions right there. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay, does that help, Lena?
Yes, very much. Thank you.
All right, let's go back to this. There we go. Of course, now we lost everything that we did. Okay, let's go back. So let's put this back in. We had €5. And we put this in as euros, dollars. $1.30 for €1. So then, and I was about to do, all right, 5 times 1.3 is 6.5. And then this just 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So 6.5, the euros cancel, and we end up with dollars. So $6.5. €5 is $6.5. Now, so €5 equals $6.5, $6.50. And now we're going to change it to pesos. So hold on, I'm going to get my eraser. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take our $6.50. Oops, did it again. $6.50. And we're going to change that to, we want pesos. Is there an abbreviation for pesos?
Pesos.
But I mean, is there like a, do you put a P?
Oh, no, it's like the same sign that you put in dollars, but here in Mexico, we know that we are talking about dollars when we put 2 lines instead of 1.
Oh, 2 lines instead of 1. Okay, I can do that. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, but that's the sign for dollars, and pesos is only when with 1 line.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm learning something new. Okay, all right. So dollars is going to have 2 lines, and pesos is going to have 1 line.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we want to get rid of the dollars, and we want pesos. So we're going to put dollars down on the bottom and pesos up on top. And right here, 1 Mexican peso is 8 cents. So we're going to put, hold on, I remember which one's dollars and which one's pesos. 8 cents on the bottom, because that's dollars. And we'll put 1 peso on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so now we're going to do 6.5 times 1, which is 6.5. And there's a 1 down here, even though you can't see it. 1 times 0.08 is 0.08. And then we're going to do the dividing there.
Mm-hmm.
And 6.5 divided by 0.08 is equals to, I'll write it down on the bottom, 81.25 pesos. There we go. So 81.25. All right. So that one had 2 steps. We had to convert it to dollars and then convert it to pesos. And I can promise you there's going to be a problem like this on the test. And this is one that people trip up on quite often. So do you guys want to try another one? Or are we good for tonight?
No, please, can we try another one?
Okay, we'll try another one. All right, hold on. Let me clear this.
Sister?
Yeah.
I used the method that Brother Bird used in his video, and I don't know if you can see my.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I, for example, did it directly. So I put pesos and I don't know, dollars, and I make the conversion, and I got the same result, but I used the method that Brother Bird uses. But I think that the method you say, it's better because I got a lot of confused. because we have to use 4 or in this case 3 different units, and I don't know what
Yeah.
value or what unit I have to put in the bottom or on the top, and it's so confusing. So it's better if we use this method that you are teaching us.
Huh. So what Brother Bear did was he just did the same thing I did, but he did it all in one step.
Yeah.
So he just went, I'm going to do it from this to this and then this to this. And he put it all in one equation. So you could do that same thing. You could put it all in one equation if you felt really comfortable with it. I kind of made it a little simpler here so that you could see, well, this is what we did the first step. And then this is what we did the second step. So yeah, whatever you feel most comfortable with, Tanya, for sure.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Let's see. Are we on this one? How many reals are equal to 7 pounds? 1 Brazilian real is 55 cents and 1 British pound is $1.50. All right. Does anyone feel brave enough to try this? Nope. Okay. Okay, Tanya, tell me what to write down.
Okay, I will tell you the things that I did, okay?
Okay.
I put on the top 1 real.
Okay.
And on the bottom, I put $0.55.
1 real, 55 cents, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Got it.
And then in the next column, or in the next fraction, I put in the top $1.5.
Okay.
And then in the bottom, 1 pound.
1 pound. I'm going to write pound so it's not confusing.
Okay.
Okay.
And it gives me the same values because it's I multiply by 1. So it is, oh, sorry, I cancel dollars.
You what?
I cancel.
Oh, you canceled the dollars. Right. Got it.
Yeah. And it's 1.5 real.
Uh-huh.
And 0.55 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I divided them, and I got 2.72 reals per pound.
Okay. So that is equal to 2.7. You know, we're going to round that because there's a 7 after that too, and we're going to round it to 2.73.
Okay. And then the question is, how many reals are equal to 7 pounds? So if this 2.73 reals per pound, we have to multiply this 2.73 times 7 because we want to know for 7 pounds.
Good. So when you multiply 2.73 reals for 1 pound, which is what we got down here, and then you multiply it by 7 pounds, your pounds are going to cancel out, and you'll end up with
19.04 reals. Okay, I put in my answer I put 2.72. I think that
right. So I get a different answer.
Yeah.
Because you had a 2 here. Because I got 19.11. Hold on.
Yeah, it's only for decimal.
Right. Hold on. So, yeah. So, and you got 19.0, what was it?
4.
04. Okay. Those, I mean, when you're taking a test and you have multiple choice answers, you're going, if you have this and you see this for your answer, you're going to be able to figure out that that's the right answer. So that's good.
How did you get the 19.11?
That was 2.73 times 7. It's just that the only difference is that I rounded down here because when you divide, you get 2.737373, and then it continues on, right? So we want to cut it off right here. So, sorry, I wrote it wrong. Starting over. Okay, hold on. Okay, so when you do 1.5 divided by 0.55, you get 2.727272, and then it goes on. And we need to cut it off right here where the cents are. So it's closer to having this be a 3. If you remember your rounding, yeah, it's closer to that being a 3. So when we cut it off right there, we should round that to a 3. So this is probably a better answer, but this is pretty close. So this top number right here, Lena, that's just the answer you get if there's a 2 here instead of a 3. And then this is 19.11. 19.11 is the answer you get if there's a 3 there. So that's why we got 2 different answers.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Good job, Tanya.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you. It was so hard to me, but I could understand more after practicing and practicing and practicing and making many errors.
Good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you need to do to learn math, is just keep practicing over and over again.
Yeah. So I want to know, this is converting, right? We are converting money.
We're converting, right.
Is it currencies that we are converting, like pounds, British, and what is this? Brazilian reals?
Yes.
So I want to know, do we do this like for every currency, or does it just apply to some currency?
Well, here, I'll show you. In the textbook, this is it. So right here, this is all that you're going to be converting with, because they gave you these exchange rates.
Yeah.
So these are the only ones that you're going to need to know. And I think for the test, they will tell you this information. You don't have to memorize it. But but this is all that you need to know, and this is all that you're going to be working with for your assignments and for your test.
Okay. No, I just want to know, like in general, like for any other currency, like say for me, like I have Namibian dollars and I want to convert them into US dollars. Do I also have to apply that kind of method?
Yes. Do you want to try it? Say, yes, I want to try it. Let's try it.
Yes, I want to try it, but I don't know, like I'm not used to that kind of method. Okay, we can try it.
Oh, what?
How much is a Namibian dollar now, currently, US dollar?
Let's look it up. Hold on. It's okay. Let's do, no. Okay, let's do, how many dollars in a Namibian dollar?
Yeah, we use dollar.
Awesome. So 1 Namibian dollar is 0.04 US dollars. Okay?
Mhm.
So 1 Namibian dollar is equal to 0.084 US dollars. There we go. Okay, so do you want to convert from dollars to Namibian dollars or the other way around?
From Namibian dollar to US dollar.
Okay, give me an amount. How many Namibian dollars do you have?
200.
Okay, so let's say you have 200 Namibian dollars.
Mm-hmm.
And we want, so we're going to multiply that by our fraction here. And then our answer, we want to have it in US dollars.
Mm-hmm. So US will be at the bottom?
It's going to be at the top. Here, I'll show you.
On the top, okay.
Yeah, because we're not going to end up with a fraction at the end. Well, no, we're not going to end up with a fraction at the end. Whoops. So technically that's the top of a fraction, but okay. So Namibian dollars, we want that at the bottom because we want it to cancel out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And US dollars, we want that at the top. So we're going to take the Namibian dollars right here, 1 Namibian dollar, put that at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And the US dollars, we're going to put that at the top, 0.084. And then we're going to do our multiplication. 200 times 0.084. And I cannot do that in my head. 200 times 0.084. That is $16.80. Does that sound right, Lena? Does that sound like about $16, 200?
I'm not sure because I've not checked. No, it went up. Oh my goodness. For quite some time, so it's very high. Yes.
So, Diego, what kind of currency do you have in Ecuador?
We use the dollar.
Is it like an Ecuadorian dollar?
No, American dollar.
You use American dollars? Really?
Yes.
I never knew that. And Tanya, you use pesos, right? Mexican pesos.
Yeah.
No, in Ecuador, we use the dollar. Everyday learning.
Huh, that's interesting.
Mhm.
So I serve my mission in the Philippines and they use Filipino peso.
Oh.
So, and that's because they were conquered by the Spanish. So that's where they got the peso from.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
This is a quarter of dollar in my hand.
That's $1?
Yes, half dollar. Excuse me.
Oh, it's a $half. It's tiny. Okay, hold on.
Yes.
That's cool. Hold on, I'm
So-
trying to do this.
So if you want to get to know how much the 200 Namibian dollar would be in US dollar, you times it with 16. Oh, how do you do it?
Well, you took the Namibian dollars and you multiplied it by 0.084.
Yeah, to give us 16.
And it gave us $16.80.
Is that now the 16? Is it in Namibian or US dollar?
The 16 is US dollars. So here we write it like this, right?
Oh, that's more money in what is this? US dollars.
Yeah.
But
That's
in
like
Namibian dollars, it's a lot of money.
That's like going to a restaurant and having a good dinner, $16.80. Yeah. That's about all you can do with that. Let's see. What else can you buy with $16? Uh-oh. Oh, that's funny. I just got kicked off. Oh, I wonder why that happened.
Hmm.
All right. I don't know what's going on, but my iPad just decided to. Oh, yeah. See, I got kicked off.
Okay.
All right. Now I can't figure. Oh, there we go. That all went away. Good. Okay. Let's go back to this. Always click on it, expect it to work. Do you guys have any questions about fractions? Do you need to go over anything about fractions?
No.
Yes, the complicated ones.
The complicated ones. You know what? It's been an hour, so I think we need to cut off. Lena, why don't you post some questions about the complicated ones on the questions and conversation board so that everyone can see?
Yeah, I will do that.
Just go on there and say, Sister Goodwill, would you please show me how to do the following problems? Any ones that you get stuck on, and just say, I want you to do this one and this one and this one, and I will go do it for you. And then I'll put a video on there so you can see how it's done. Okay?
Okay.
Or you could ask your really smart husband that's a math.
He's not even here right now. He's at school still.
What?
Yeah.
What time is it there?
It's 10.
Wow.
But I think he's almost coming back. Yeah, because he sometimes stays home. I mean, at school, doing homework at the library.
Right. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, okay. I think we're good because it's midnight here, so I kind of need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Just one last question about the visual chat thing.
Yeah, the visual chat thing.
I don't know, were we supposed to talk about it, or do we just listen to the video that is attached in our thing? Because I remember you said you were going to explain to us later on in the course. I don't know.
The visual chat thing. I'm still not. Oh, the visual charts.
Yeah, the visual chart.
There's a video. Brother Baird has a video that here I'll show you. Brother Baird has a video that explains it very well.
Okay.
I'm switching over so I can show you where that is. It's thinking. Hold on. All right, so we are in lesson 4. Oh, this is something I think, yeah, here we go. It's in your B gathering folder. It's right here. It's the last thing. Visual chart video. And you're supposed to watch this before you go to the gathering.
Okay.
So, and this video does a really good job of explaining the visual charts.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have any other questions?
No, thank you.
All right. You guys, it was so great seeing you and being able to talk to you. So thanks for getting on and joining us tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your effort to teach about.
Thanks, Diego. All right. I'll see you guys online then.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you very much. Bye.